Item: SCP-788. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-788 is contained at site in a high-temperature ceramic-lined chamber 25 meters in diameter, filled with molten lead kept at a temperature of 900 degrees centigrade. If SCP-788 becomes active or attempts to break containment, its containment chamber is to be cooled until SCP-788 ceases movement. SCP-788 is to be fed 500 grams pellets of iron and magnesium on a daily basis. Description: SCP-788 is a creature resembling an African carp, Labia cubi, approximately 3.2 meters in length and composed entirely of ultramafic magma with a skin of cracked picritic basalt. It is currently estimated to have a core temperature of approximately 1475 degrees centigrade, though its skin temperature is typically much lower. Samples obtained from SCP-788 have shown no differentiation or internal structure. SCP-788 has been observed with simple behavior identical to that of a typical water-dwelling fish. It does not exhibit unusual strength for a creature of its size, though its sheer size and mass can result in damage to its containment cell if it becomes agitated. SCP-788 consumes several types of ore and minerals, with a preference for iron and magnesium, though it has not been observed excreting any material. Since its containment, SCP-788 has grown approximately 22 centimeters in length. SCP-788 was discovered following the 19 eruption of Redacted. It is currently theorized that multiple instances of SCP-788 may exist in the mantle layer of the Earth, and the eruption of Redacted may have brought SCP-788 to the surface. Contingencies are currently in place if another instance of SCP-788 is discovered by Foundation or civilian assets.